that same day, they said, oh no, they're not going to screen me through. And the next, they said to go see this man. And I went to his office and he said to me, oh, come and see me in the hotel by so and so time. We can sort things out. And I was like, you don't know me. I'm not one of them. If you can do this to other women, certainly not me. And I remember mentioning this to my dad's PA, and he was like, let's get soldiers, let's go and meet him and beat him up, or we'll take him on. Hello, my name is Lady Deborah Jabena Ojo. I was born on the 7th of June in 1979 at the Yaba Military Hospital in Lagos, Nigeria, into the family of Air Vice Marshal Retired Frank and Deaconess Mrs. Grace Idu Ajobena. I am the third of 6, the first daughter. Growing up was it was fun. It was nice and interesting. I grew up in the Air Force Base. That was where I had my real childhood experience, and it was fun. Came from a loving family. We're all together. We'll eat together, do things together as a family, travel together, and life was good. No regrets at all. Education-wise, I started off at the Danley Elementary School in Montgomery, Alabama, United States of America. That's where I did my kindergarten. Upon return to Nigeria, I attended Air Force Primary School, Ikeja, in Lagos State. I did that until my primary 5, where I had to proceed into secondary school. I was 10 and I was sent to a military school, Air Force Girls Military School in Jos. It was mixed feelings, young girls just on their own, no parents, you all just go and study. And the twist to it was we were also trained in the military way. So we had military training, rifle handling. We'll go into the bush for, route marches. We'll read maps and we would march on parade grounds, and discipline. It was there. It was all of it. So it was really nice. When I graduated, I was 16 and I got admission into the Abia State University to study accountancy. Did my 4 years there. From there, I proceeded to work, did my National Youth Service Corps, NYSC as we always call it. I worked in an audit from there, and after 2 years, my dad offered for me to go have a master's degree. I then proceeded to the University of Greenwich in London, where I obtained an MSc in financial management. Aside every other short courses I've had, like being an alumni, I did go to the Lagos Business School, where I did the senior management program, and I've also got certificates and trainings in childcare, English language for master students and all whatnot. Okay, so I've worked in several organizations, I must say. I have also started several businesses. As at my last count, in terms of work and business, I've had 45 in the kitty. I don't know if I'm matching with my age, or that's an average of one every year in my life, if you count. So I have always been somebody who have loved doing business. In fact, it started from my secondary school, because back then I used to sell in the school kiosk, in the stock shop, we used to call it then. As a business student, you had to sell in the shop, and that was where I started. And it was just me. Even when I got into the university, I recall I was still selling. I sold Zobo, I sold matchboxes, I sold underwears, I sold jewelry. There was nothing, candles, name it. Some people were wondering, why do you have to do all of this? Bear in mind, they were the impression that, oh, you're the daughter of the first military governor, you've got everything you want, so why are you engaging in all these businesses? But I just felt, it was something I loved doing, and I just kept at it. I first of all had my first political experience in 2011, where I worked as they call it SA, so like a special assistant to a House of Rep member. And that was in 2011, like I said. And after that, I was like, I think I did that for like 2 months. And I was like, no, this wasn't right. This wasn't right. And I came back, started working again, doing business. In 2017, I felt it was time for women to be more involved in politics, in nation building. And I founded the Winnie Poly Progressive Development. It's an NGO that educates and supports women to be involved in nation building because I saw the need the need for women to be more involved. I noticed that we had few, especially where I come from, very few women. And even in Nigeria as a whole, the quota for women is like 0 to none, if you ask me, because when you have just 3 women out of almost the 120 something members in the house, it's as good as 0. So in 2018, I decided to go into the race to become a House of Assembly member in my constituency in Delta State of Nigeria. It was an interesting one. People felt, oh no, you're a woman, you shouldn't be involved in that sort of thing. Politics is dirty. There's never been a woman from my constituency to go in for it. And I got support. I had amazing friends who stood by me, family who stood by me, and I had people who just they aligned with my vision and they they joined in. It was a good outing. Yes, there were challenges. There were all sorts of things. I tried to contest under the All Progressive Congress. I still remember during my interview, the screening process, I was asked, why did you study in the UK? And I was like, I don't understand where that question is coming from. I said the opportunity came and I went and I did it, and here I am, I'm back to serve. So shouldn't that be a plus for us, the party, for the state, for everyone? It's one of the reasons they tried to get me out. The second one was they said, oh, I didn't have a voter's card. And I said, what do you mean I don't have a voter's card? Check the portal and my details are all there. You can find that out, So that same day, they said, oh, no, they're not going to screen me through. And the next, they said to go see this man. And I went to his office and he said to me, oh, come and see me in the hotel by so and so time. We can sort things out. And I was like, you don't know me. I'm not one of them. If you can do this to other women, certainly not me. And I remember mentioning this to my dad's PA, and he was like, let's get soldiers, let's go and meet him and beat him up, or, we'll take him on. And I said, you know what, you choose your battles. Don't worry about it. He won't see me, and, that's it. Whatever is going to happen will happen. It's not a do or die thing. We went on. Unfortunately, the APC at that time had 2 factions. I had to align. I was in the middle initially, but I had to align with one of the factions, I was told. And I did that. Luckily, I won my primaries in that faction. Unfortunately, the other faction was the preferred faction. So I wasn't happy the way things were going. And I decided it was time to take a break from active politics and face family. I'm a mother of 2 girls. And I knew it was that period in their life I needed to be there present to see them through. So, but I am definitely going back when the time is right. Currently, I work as an IT professional. I also run my businesses. So I am the CEO of Live to Live in International. CEO of DL2L, which is a procurement company. Live to Live International is a furniture and interior design company in Nigeria, in Lagos, Nigeria. I also have Disona Limited, which is a parent company for Sparkle and Sleek, a cleaning company in the UK. And also property, we have Disona Property, Disona Finance, money where we help people to manage their finances and support them where we can. I have recently also launched the LQD's brand, where we have the LQD Beauty Lounge for your massage, facials, pedicure, manicure. We also have the LQD deli cases where you have your special local meals and drinks. We also have LQD's studio stroke event hall, so where you can have your meetings, take photographs, do your contents, and even like work from there and have little get-togethers and still take care of yourselves. So that's that brand. I also have my personal brand, which is the LQ Deborah. There I arrange for trainings. I do motivation speaking, MC. So yeah, that's it, business. And I'm still going on. There's still a lot I think I need to do. So as time goes on, sure we'll get there. Challenges. There will always be challenges in life. There will always be challenges. There's nothing we can do about it than to face it. And it all depends on how we choose to face the challenges we'll come across in life. I, for one, my dad will always tell me, don't let anything steal your joy. And my mom will say, pray. In every situation, pray. And I have taken that on board in everything I do. Yes, sometimes we might feel overwhelmed, we might feel, oh, things are not working. Oh, why do I have to face this? I'm so unlucky. By the way, I wrote some of my challenges, some of what I've been through in life in my book, Unlucky but Blessed. You can order the book. I'll get it from Amazon. So these things will always happen. But bear in mind that in life, there is no challenge, there is no situation without a solution, except for death. So as long as we live, we'll always face challenges. I want to encourage all of us. I'm doing this to mark my 46th birthday, and I'm saying to us, just keep going, no matter what. Keep going, lift your head, put your head high up and walk straight. Don't let anything in life discourage you. You have been put upon this earth for a reason. There is something ahead for you. I hope that I've been able to speak to somebody today. I hope that somebody is encouraged. It's not always going to be rosy. Even those born with silver spoons, they don't always have it rosy. So stay focused and don't be discouraged.